Hubert Senga, originally from the Democratic Republic of the Congo, he's lived at the Kakuma Refugee Camp in Kenya for a decade. He's the founder of Generation Aid, a nonprofit organization that trains his fellow refugees in digital literacy to help them find remote work jobs. Hubert, thank you so much for joining us. First of all, tell us about Generation Aid. Why did you start it?
I started Generation Aid based on my own personal experience as a refugee, being in a camp since 2016, and I've actually witnessed on how refugees have been are really stuck, and have been really stuck with, accessing employment, accessing education, and accessing various opportunities. The project itself, it has been designed to empower refugees so that they can have, a working space whereby they will be having access to computers, a strong internet connectivity, and whereby they can deliver all of these services to the companies, just, not just in the United States, but also worldwide.
What does it mean for refugees to have a source of income and employment while they're displaced?
As a refugee, looking at this scenario, well, it actually enables us to contribute to the economy and become self-reliant, so that at the end of the day, refugees might be able to sustain themselves.
What is your understanding of the status of the funds that you were supposed to receive?
Unfortunately, it's really hard for us to understand whether we're going to get that funding again or not, because we don't know what the government's going to decide.
What does it mean for you not to have access to that aid?
Well, it's like constructing a hope for us. And when we don't have this funding, is demolishing the hope. So we don't have any further hope if we don't have that funding.
And what is the wider situation like right now at the Kakuma Refugee Camp?
Well, just like today, I had a time to visit, while I was doing my community assessment. I've managed to meet one person who is actually struggling with HIV, and also he's having three people in his household, and all of them are actually affected by HIV. And right now, that person is really unable to provide the daily needs for his family, and he cannot actually provide medicine to his family. And he told me, like, Hubert, I don't know, I'm starting counting my life and days of when I have to die. I also had a time to visit the hospital, whereby I found people were just lying on the bed without any medicine because the funding has been frozen right now. The hospital pharmacists cannot provide more medicine, so lack of funding, they cannot do anything.
The Trump administration is reviewing all of its foreign aid to see if it matches up with the administration's priority. What would you say to officials who are reviewing programs like Generation Aid?
Well, it is benefiting both, refugees and also Americans. When we provide this kind of services, the United States should build, that strong community and also long-term sustainability of the global partnerships.
Hubert Senga, founder of Generation Aid at the Kakuma Refugee Camp in Kenya. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much, Ali, for having me.